Mesa TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, had the privilege of visiting the Community Foundation of St. Clair County and learn about many of the projects that they're partnering and supporting throughout the Blue Water area, especially with our local schools here in St. Clair County. And tell us all about it, my special guest has been the CEO and president here at the Community Foundation, Randy Maiers. And Randy, I'm sure like every organization, you can't be doing this alone. Who helps you along?
We have a large group of volunteers and board members, and any given year we might have 150 people throughout the county that are really doing the work of the Community Foundation. And then we're governed by a board of 27 people, and we have a full-time staff of 6.
How do they decide, yeah, we want to support this one, or we know maybe this isn't what we want to get involved with? How do they go about making those decisions?
Well, the way we're structured, actually, our board itself, they delegate most of the grant making and decision making. They kind of steer the ship and say, this is where we want to go. We want to focus on the arts or on our waterfront redevelopment. So they determine the broad picture, but then they really have a decentralized decision making process. So in Marine City or in Algonac or in St. Clair, they allow local people to decide how they really invest the money. But they also have to keep in mind our board is in charge of about $50 million of assets. We own a Riverwalk, we own Studio 1219, we're building a courtyard in St. Clair. So they have a challenging job, but they come from throughout the county. You have to have demonstrated a belief in giving back to the community to be involved and to be elected to the board. But really the work comes from that 100 to 125 people throughout the county that really make the day-to-day decisions.
Great. How can the community keep up with all the things that you're doing? I mean, you mentioned the St. Clair project. You got the backpacks coming up in August. You've got the Riverwalk, all of those things. How can the community keep up with what you guys are doing?
Nowadays, it's really social media. You know, social media, our website. And what we try to do is direct people back to their communities. Find out what you want to be involved with. Is it the arts? Is it young people? Is it school projects? And then again, we just try to redirect you back into your own community and use our resources to do that. But really these days, you ask around, what's going on in the community? What do you care about? We have groups taking care of the Riverwalk, for example. So we'll put you in touch with a group that are the stewards of the Riverwalk project or Studio 1219. There's so much going on. It's just it's an incredible list every year of things that people want to get done and they'll support.
If someone comes up to you and say, Mr. Maiers, we'd like to get involved or we've got an idea for a project, what do they need to do?
They really need to think through what does it need and how does it fit into what's going on. We try to blend a combination of financial resources with human resources and just make it happen. So we believe in partnering and collaboration. We don't like to do things on our own. So if someone comes up to us and wants to start a project, we're going to say, who are your partners, who are your friends, who are your allies, who's involved with us, and demonstrate that it's really a community need or a community opportunity that's going to serve some great purpose.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County Reset.